Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back one more time. Now, Charles Spencer is in a dilemma. Okay, he cannot make him angry, Prince Harry, because obviously he is his nephew and he's his uncle, but definitely at the same time he cannot make him happy all the time. He cannot please him, because pleasing Prince Harry basically means pleasing his wife. If you do not please Meghan Markle, then you do not please Harry. That's pretty much is the message. Now, Charles Spencer has a problem with that. He cannot please Harry all the time in order to please Meghan Markle. So what happened this time? Well, as we have seen them going to UK, and there are some leaks going on about the whole visit. Some people, they don't believe that this visit took place. Some others, they say yes, it did. But let's talk about a very important part of it. Okay, the relationship dynamic. Now, I will be sharing with you a very important piece in this video so that you can see for yourself what is actually transpiring at the moment. But what I want to also remind you guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing, follow me, also like and share, because I share news that you will not find anywhere else. Let's actually start with this piece. Okay, so Royal Observers address recent public photos of the Harkles children and suggest that these were intentionally timed to divert attention from Prince George's 13th birthday. And when these photos came out, I immediately realized that it was because of something else is going on in the monarchy. And lo and behold, we have Prince George's 13th birthday, and she was targeting that particular occasion to distract people and make people to pay attention to her instead. Of course, it backfires just like it does all the time. Nevertheless, she never gives up on trying, and this is what is happening right now. Allegations of secret filming. Royal observers assert that during a recent visit to Elthorp, the ancestral home of the late Princess Diana, Duchess of Dussopt was allegedly filming content for her personal brand or social media. All of the pictures that you have seen online, they were only for her own brand. She is now broke. She is going bankrupt according to many sources. She needs money. She needs traffic on her website. She needs attention of people from all around the world. She also needs a distraction from Prince George's birthday. So it all happened together, that she was willing to take these photos, secretly film them, in order to kill, 3-4 birds with one shot. That's what she was aiming for. And no, she is not successful at all in doing that. Now, insider sources suggest that recent meetings between the couple and King Charles were not warm family reunions, even though, yes, if you believe that the interaction did take place, but insider information sources, they are telling us with 100% conviction that no, when Charles met Meghan, he was not happy. He wasn't like, oh my God, beloved, no, come, I want to give you a hug. No, none of those things happened. Camilla was not like, to Meghan Markle, no. So can you imagine meeting their family members in that kind of environment? I would rather not meet my family members in that kind of environment, but they met. Why Meghan and Harry met them, despite all of this, is because they're desperate. They need money, they need attention. So this is what the insider information or sources, they're suggesting, that there was no warm family reunion. The role of Earl Spencer. Royal observers explain that Charles Spencer remains a supportive figure for his nephew, Prince Harry, despite the complexities surrounding the Sussex's public image. And I said this from day one when I was reporting on this, that the relationship between Harry and Charles Spencer is like, okay, so you lost you lost your mother, I lost my sister, so yeah, I love you, and you are the youngest, so yeah, you are always welcome if you need anything. That kind of relationship they always had, even today. But I think it is just fading away. That kind of relationship, warm relationship between Charles Spencer and Harry, is going away. It is disappearing thanks to Meghan Markle. Okay, but nevertheless, Charles Spencer still likes Harry a lot. So why was filming at Althorp controversial? Source claims that Meghan Markle filming at Althorp, the ancestral home of the late Princess Diana, was controversial because it was allegedly done to capture content for her own website or social media brand rather than for a purely personal visit. Why did Charles Spencer allow the filming? Well, royal observers claim that Earl Spencer felt caught in a rock and hard place regarding the filming request. So, as you can see, rock and hard place. This is coming from royal observers. Even Neil Sean mentioned that. Basically, what does it mean? Well, it means Charles Spencer was like not very comfortable, and at the same time, he couldn't say no to Meghan Markle, because if you say no to Meghan Markle, then it will be a no to Harry, and Harry wouldn't like it, and so that will affect the relationship. And so he was like in the middle, no yes in the middle. And can you imagine how shameless you have to be to still film when you know that you are really not welcome? You still go ahead and film. You have to be that kind of like a shameless person. Now, according to sources, he allowed it, means Charles Spencer, he allowed the filming by Meghan Markle because he wanted to keep Harry happy and remain supportive of the nephew, despite understanding the potential instability of the situation. So again, I think he should take a stance against Meghan Markle in public, and tell Harry that I'm not going to be pleasing you anymore, just like what the Invictus veterans they're doing these days. Okay, they are now openly revolting, if you want to use that word, against Harry bringing his wife again and again to the games. They don't want it. So they make it very clear that last time when he was in UK for the Invictus, and I think I think that it is time also for Charles Spencer to do the same thing. Reports also suggest Charles Spencer prevented Meghan Markle from filming the graveside in of itself in order to avoid public attention and scrutiny. I do not think for a second that he will allow Meghan Markle to have all the access at the graveyard, and have those kids shown in the picture taking a photo, and then try to sell those photos in the public. I don't think he will allow that. That is for sure. How exciting! It's not like Meghan Markle is known for her refined palate. She is not a chef. Okay, so this post is talking about Meghan's recent disaster. She's barely a cook to, I don't know what qualifies her to judge a cooking competition. She is not a judge. I don't know. If she did not like a dish I made, I would be far from heartbroken. It would not even register on my list of things I give a SHIT about. And they have shared in the top 3. They have shared a video clip from the Master Chef, and these people they are absolutely livid at how they were treated by Meghan, the Duchess of Dish Soap. And as I mentioned in my previous videos, there is a good possibility that these people will be launching a lawsuit against her if they have not done it already. Now, we will have this show aired. I think it will be aired tonight or yesterday. I do not remember, but after that, people are gonna come out because they have signed those NDAs, non-disclosure agreement. They will not be binded by those NDAs anymore after the show is aired. Again, I know I'm late to the party, but I can't let this group of photos giving some commentary on this one. That swimsuit looks far too short for her. So the person is talking about this particular photo, and to me looks very uncomfortable. Meghan's butt cheeks hanging out is so beyond undignified, particularly for someone claiming to royalty. Who is in the right mind looks at those photos in that pose and think, yes, this is absolutely the one I should put online for the world to see? Question mark. Of course, these are cringe. She looks, I don't know, absolutely, her ostrich legs are out. They are very proud. And I don't know. I'm not going to be judging her body at this in this video, but definitely it's very cringe. It's very cringy. I completely agree. What makes this worse is the obvious intent to exploit children that drives Meghan. There is nothing wrong with a person wanting to share their family moments on the internet, but still want privacy, especially when it's children. However, most loving parents take a normal family moment and either blur out their kids' faces or put an emoji over the top. What Duchess of Dusseldorpe does is the absolute opposite. She either lines up and positions the children purposefully with the backs of their heads, and she puts things strategically in place so their faces are obscured from the camera. When a person does this, it shows there is an intent behind the actions to use them on her SM for exploitation. We see this when she puts vases of flowers right in the camera eye line, and we see usually the girl walk behind them so her face is hidden, or she positions them behind a bush, a tree, a chicken coop, or a person that just so happens to hide their face from the camera view. So again, they're talking about all of the gaslighting going on by Meghan Markle, and they have shared some of these photos, and I have highlighted why these photos, they don't add up, why they do not make any sense whatsoever. And these photos are very consistent in how Meghan is trying to manipulate, gaslight, and at the same time try to sell something in order to make her brand stand out by sharing these photos or using these kids as a pawn. Quite literally, that's how she's pawning them for her own benefit, for her own gain. I have so many comments here, guys. If you have any more, leave a comment in the comment section below. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful